What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. Back today here on Madden 23, back with another realistic rebuild, talking about a team that hasn't won a game this season. We're going to be doing a Houston Texans realistic rebuild today. Before we get into today's video, make sure you guys drop a like on this one. Of course, subscribe if new to the channel. Now we're on the road to 10,000 subscribers after we reach 5K, so thank you guys so much for that. But regardless, the Houston Texans, man, right now they're 0-3-1 in real life, but here in the simulation, 0-4. Davis Mills is the quarterback for now, and honestly, I was pretty high on Davis Mills going into the season, and I can't really say it's his fault that they're not winning games, but there is a chance that we don't roll with him throughout the video. I kind of just want to see how he does the rest of the season, and if we're able to draft a different quarterback, we might do that. We'll see. Not really sure what the Texans' plans are in real life with them, whether or not he'll be the quarterback for them going forward, but this is what the defense looks like, and this is what the offense looks like. I don't plan on changing anything right now. I'm going to simulate to the end of the season, see how we finish out. Like I said, right now, 0-4. So hoping it kind of just continues that way where we have a high draft pick in the offseason, and we can start to retool this Texans roster because that's ultimately what we need to do to get them where they need to be. And like I said, today is going to be as realistic as it possibly can be. Today's video is brought to you by Prize Picks. Prize Picks is the best way to get more out of the game you're watching. You're picking overs or unders on the favorite players you love to watch each and every Sunday. Before I show you how it works, here are some of the previous winnings that I've had when I've used Prize Picks on my own. Prize Picks is available on mobile or desktop, but if we take a real quick look, this is what it looks like on your phone as well. You pretty much have every sport you can imagine. There's going to be esports, there's going to be basketball when it's here, there's going to be pretty much anything, MMA, tennis, it's all here. Everything you could possibly want is here. And then if we take a look at the football, usually they have more than just pass rush and receiving. There's like receptions, there's like touchdowns, there's a whole bunch of different categories you can use. There's a ton. It's just early in the week, which is why they don't have them up yet. But let's say, for instance, I wanted to go on 2 players here. If I do 2 players, I can 3 times my money. So up to 3. You can up to 10 times your money if you do 5 players. Just like that. If you choose 5 players, you can 10 times your money if you get them all correct. It is that fun. And even if you don't get them all correct, you still get 2 times your money. So let's say you get 4 or 5. So it's literally just the best way to get more out of the game you're watching. I love Prize Picks. Prize Picks has been a great partner. I use it pretty much every day. So they're matching 100% deposit match up to $100 using that code down in the description below. You click the link, use code Crushables. Like I said, if you deposit $100, you get $100 as well matched, and you have $200 to work with. So thank you, Prize Picks, for sponsoring today's video. Back to the rebuild. So we ended up finishing the season at 3-14, which is kind of where you could probably see the Texans in real life. Offense was 29th in the NFL, which is, to be expected. And then on the defensive side of the ball, you do end up having 31st in the NFL. So 33-14 for Davis Mills is actually not a bad stat line at all. So, I mean, if he's going to perform here in Madden, there's no reason to let him go. He already has star development, so it's not like we have to get rid of him. So if we end up keeping him, I wouldn't mind. It's just a matter of, figure out whether or not we should. Yeah, Damian Pierce, 786 yards. Receiving wise, Brandon Cooks, 1,000 yards. You had 1,000 from Nico Collins, 900 from Tyler Johnson. They were missing John Mechie III this year. That is going to suck for them. And then sacks wise, you had 8.5 from Jonathan Greenard, 7.5 from Jerry Hughes, and 3 from Malik Collins. So, I mean, overall, we just need a lot of pieces in a lot of places. So we're going to be looking into as many scenarios as possible here to get this team where we need them to be. So let's get straight into the offseason, and let's get to work, because right now this team obviously needs some upgrades pretty much almost everywhere. So if we upgrade the roster real quick, we got some players to upgrade here, so I'm going to go ahead and auto upgrade those. But let's get into the re-signing stage. The Packers beat the Bills in the Super Bowl, and we got a huge offseason ahead of us to start this rebuild right. So I'm excited to see who we need to re-sign. I think one thing I am going to do this offseason, and it is going to be kind of crazy, but I think I am going to trade Brandon Cooks away. As far as bringing anybody back here, I really don't think I'm going to bring anyone back. Looking at all these guys, I'm totally cool with letting all these guys walk. So that's what I'm going to do. I guess the only thing that maybe I would do is give Kyle Allen another year, another 3 years to be my backup quarterback going forward. Just that way we have a backup quarterback. Don't have to worry about it going forward. So Kyle Allen will be the only thing I do here. That way we have our quarterback still solved. Our backup, I should say. So let's just get into free agency. And like I said, I think I might end up trading Brandon Cooks here, because I think Brandon Cooks' talent, although it's just, I feel like we could capitalize on his value right now, him being 29 years old. Usually when you reach 30, things start to fall off a little bit. So I think it makes a lot of sense to take advantage of Brandon Cooks' value now. Obviously, that leads us to a very, very bad wide receiver core, and that doesn't help Davis Mills, but we'll address that in the draft. So let's go ahead and get offers for, actually, I'm not going to get offers because most of the offers I get are going to be unrealistic as hell. So I'm just going to make a trade myself So the Chicago Bears need a wide receiver, but there's a lot of teams that need a wide receiver. So I'm going to try to make a trade with the team as wide receiver needed. It's weird to say, but I think the Giants could need a wide receiver just because the Galladay thing didn't work out. So they're going to give me a 3rd round pick for Brandon Cooks, which I think is exactly kind of what his value would be at. I mean, we saw Amari Cooper go for a 6th round pick. So Brandon Cooks on not that more of an expensive contract than Amari Cooper. I get a 3rd round pick for him. And then as far as anyone else on the defense and the offense, I don't think I'm looking to trade anyone else. The only guy I really just wanted to trade away was Brandon Cooks. That way he can go on a different team and then we get good value for him. So that's kind of what I wanted to accomplish there. So now we can head into free agency and kind of see if there's any money for me to spend here and offer up some contracts. I don't plan on going crazy here. I want to mostly build through the draft with this team. And I think that's probably what the Texans are going to do in real life. So I'm going to throw some offers around and see what we can come up with. Okay, so I've thrown 4 offers at 4 different players. We have CJ Gardner-Johnson, we have Deontay Hardy, we have Greedy Williams, and we have Eric McCoy. And it looks like we're the #1 offer on all of them. So I'm just going to hope we get all 4 of them, and that is going to be my free agency. So we do get Eric McCoy and we get CJ Gardner-Johnson, which is 2 really nice upgrades, obviously to the center position and the strong safety spot. Kind of went with the trend here where I'm going for 25-year-olds, trying to keep the roster somewhat young still, because obviously we're nowhere near being able, ready to compete or anything like that. So I do want to get some type of wide receiver help for, Davis Mills. So I am trying to get Deontay Hardy here, who I think would be a really nice play or a really nice wide receiver to have just as someone to throw to, because right now we really have nobody. Really looking for John Mechie to be a guy as well. That's going to be really good for us. But other than that, I think we just head straight to the draft. We're going to have extra draft picks from the Deshaun Watson trade. We should have our own draft pick. We got to decide, though, do we want to draft a QB in this draft or do we want to roll with Davis Mills? Davis Mills just had a really good season, right? So there's a chance I just stick with Davis Mills here, but it just kind of depends where the draft capital falls here. If we can draft a quarterback, I might have to entertain the idea of it. So let's take a look. What we got? So we got #1 overall. Okay. I don't think I'll be drafting a quarterback because at #1 overall, I think I'm going to take someone I've never been able to take before. And then we have 2 or 3 round 3s. We have a 2nd round pick. So we're going to be able to get really good players in the draft, which is one thing we definitely need. So let's just jump straight in and let's get to it. So one guy I've not been able to take in the draft yet, and we do have a quarterback technically with Davis Mills. So I am going to take him here, and that is going to be Will Anderson. I've not been able to take him one time before, so I think it makes sense for me to take him. So I'm going to go ahead and take Will Anderson here. I could take Bryce Young or Jalen Carter, but I'm going to take Will Anderson. I have not been able to draft him one time, so I'm happy to have him. I know a lot of people are very, very, always hype this guy up. So Will Anderson, welcome to the Texans as the first pick in this draft in general, and then we go to our 22nd overall pick in the first round. And we should still be able to get pretty good value here. So at pick number 22, we got Tyler Van Dyke. We got a wide receiver on the board, which honestly taking a wide receiver wouldn't be a bad idea. I almost want to take Robinson here, to be honest with you, but Dameon Pierce is just kind of fresh and new that I almost don't want to do that to Dameon Pierce, but at the same time, man, Robinson would be amazing to have here. We do have a wide receiver, though, in Kayshawn, which I think I should probably be taking him here. So I won't take the running back. Instead, I'll take Kayshawn, which is a position that we need more anyway. So I'm going to take Kayshawn with my other pick. So that's going to be the Brandon Cooks replacement, and I'm going to be happy with that. But I will say, if Robinson's here at round 2, I might have to take him I might have to. Which, no disrespect to Dameon Pierce, but Robinson I know is an absolute stud, but thankfully he's not here, so I don't have to make that decision. We have 2 quarterbacks on the board, but like I said, I don't plan on taking a quarterback. You have Jarrett Patterson, Malachi Moore, Will McDonald, Owen, so there's definitely some good options here. But I'm probably going to end up taking, honestly, I'm kind of looking at Will McDonald here. We definitely need some D-line help, so I'm going to take Will McDonald here to add to this team. He's going to be a really nice pass rusher with Will Anderson, so Will McDonald's going to be my first 2nd round pick. So happy with that. And then we have 3 round 3s that we could kind of hopefully get 3 hidden development players here back to back to back. That would be amazing. Start to this draft, an amazing start to this rebuild. So very early 3rd round pick. We have a strong safety, JL Skinner. We have wide receiver. We have a left tackle. We have a middle linebacker, D tackle. So there's a lot of good options here. But I definitely know we need to continue to build this offensive lineup. So I'm looking at Jalen Duncan here. He's got A awareness, B pass block, B run block. Even if he's normal dev, he looks amazing. He could be our right tackle opposite of Laramie Tunsil. So welcome to the team, Jalen Duncan. As just going to be another good offensive lineman for Davis Mills as he continues to be our quarterback. So feeling pretty good about how this draft is going so far, to be honest with you. We've got 3 or 4 hidden development players back to back to back, or maybe it's 3. No, it's 4. It's 4 because we have 2 first rounders. So we have Sean Tucker, we have Jermaine Burton, we have a right tackle, we have a running back, we have a wide receiver, strong safety. So we honestly could take another wide receiver here. It's not like we are kind of hurting for weapons. We also have Zach Pickens on the board out of South Carolina, We definitely need D tackles as well. A play recognition. If he falls to my other pick, I'm going to take him. But honestly, since we do need wide receivers, I'm going to go ahead and take Jermaine Burton here. I'm going to have him as another guy Davis Mills can throw to. So Jermaine Burton and then Kayshawn, feeling pretty good about those two picks. So we're going to have a lot of rookie young wide receivers. John Mechie will be his first year as well. So honestly, we didn't even really need to sign Deontay Hardy, but he'll just be another option on the team. And then Zach Pickens, like I said, if he fell to me, I was going to take him. So that's going to be my other pick. So I'm going to take Zach Pickens to add to the D-line. We definitely need a D tackle, and that's going to be my first normal pick of the draft, which is fine. I'm okay with that. And then round four, pick number 1, I already know who I want to take. Let's complete the offensive line. Torrance always seems to be here in round 4. So that is going to be my pick. I'm going to go all the way down and take Rashad Torrance at right guard, and he'll be the brand new tackle for this team, or right guard, and our offensive line will essentially be complete with a very young offensive line. So that will be our draft, which I'm super pumped about. So taking a look at the offense right now, we have Davis Mills at quarterback, Dameon Pierce. The offensive line is looking absolutely awesome. You have Brevin Jordan at tight end, Kayshawn Boot, and then you have Deontay Hardy. But one thing I know for a fact that I want to do, I'm going to throw Kayshawn at number 1. I want to have Jermaine Burton. Actually, I'm going to throw John Mechie at number 2 because I want him to get some run this year. And I'm going to throw Jermaine Burton in the slot, I think. So that is how I'm going to run things. So I guess John Mechie will be here. So I want these 3 young wide receivers being the ones that get the play time. And on the defensive side of the ball, you have Will McDonald, Will Anderson, and you have CJ Gardner-Johnson, Derek Stingley, Desmond King, Greedy Williams, Steven Nelson, and then you got Jonathan Greener, Malik Collins, Grimes, and then Jalen Petre. So feeling pretty good about how this roster looks. I don't expect to make the playoffs or anything like that, but hopefully Will Anderson can have a really good year. So we have the Will brothers on the outside, I guess you could say. So hopefully we can come out here and have a really good season. I'm not really sure what it'll look like, but I'm very excited to see how this team performs this year, and hopefully have some progression from last year. Well, it may not be the progression I was looking for. We did go 4-13, which is technically winning one more game than last year. Offense was 26th in the NFL, but Davis Mills threw 40 touchdowns, which is good. Defensively, 31st in the NFL. So Davis Mills, 40-13. He's balling right now, so there's really not much you could say. Davis Mills is having a really good season for us. Rushing-wise, Dameon Pierce, 900 yards, 10 touchdowns. Receiving, Jermaine Burton, Kayshawn both had a really good season. John Mechie as well had a good season, which is nice. He had 13 touchdowns, so I'm glad to see all these guys getting some run. Brevin Jordan had a good year. I wonder why our offense was so bad. I guess the rushing attack wasn't as good. That must be why we were so bad, but the receiving-wise, very good. Zach Pickens with 10 sacks as well, which is also really nice to have him step up. Hopefully he gets star development because 10 sacks for his rookie year is really damn good. You got Will Anderson with only 5, but hopefully he is superstar X Factor, and he is, which is kind of what I expected. So Will Anderson, absolute stud draft pick, and I finally was able to draft him for once. I've never been able to draft him before, so pretty excited to have him. But let's head into the offseason. Let's get to work because obviously there's still more work to be done, but honestly, very excited about how we've started out so far. So when you take a look at the lineup, we got Torrance with star development, Duncan with star development, Brevin Jordan's normal dev, but we got Kayshawn and Jermaine Burton both getting superstar development in their rookie season. So we have 2 superstar wide receivers. John Mechie unfortunately did not unlock star development or anything like that. Would have been amazing if he did. And then on the defensive side of the ball, we got Will Anderson with superstar X Factor. Will McDonald only has star development. Unfortunately, Pickens did not get star development or anything like that. I thought for sure he would, but he did not. Then Derek Stingley is only star development as well. And then, Jalen Petre. But for the most part, things are, trending in the right direction. We do have the re-signing stage in front of us. $180 million in cap space, which is literally insane. Laramie Tunsil at 30 years old. Although he is 30, I definitely think I would like to keep him around. If he wants to come back, he is back. So we'll keep him at left tackle to protect Davis Mills' blind side still. And then other than that, Malik Collins I'll let go because we have Zach Pickens who stepped up big time. Really wish Zach Pickens got star development, but he unfortunately did not. Greener, on the other hand, I'm actually okay with letting him walk as well. And now we can go to free agency and just spend big again on a pair of whatever young players we can find. Because we have a lot of money to spend, so we should be able to attract some pretty good free agents here. All right, so I only have 3 offers here in this free agency. Again, like I said, I want to continue to build through the drafts. We have an offer on Dexter Lawrence. We have an offer on A.J. Dillon to add another running back to the room. And then we have Patrick Queen, because I feel like my run game has been kind of lackluster, not really where I want it to be. And I think that's part of why our offense is not ranked very high, because Davis Mills, as you can see, is spreading the ball around and things are going well. So we can get all 3 of these guys. That would be great. So we signed 3 free agents here. Nothing special, but I just want to add to the draft for the most part. I don't want to go out there and sign like Nick Bosa. I could have gotten Jonathan Taylor as well, but the odds of Jonathan Taylor going to the Texans are pretty slim. So AJ Dillon and Dameon Pierce are going to split that backfield now. And then as far as the defense is concerned, you have Patrick Queen just making our middle linebacker core just to look a little bit better. We definitely need an end, and we also definitely need maybe another corner. Another corner wouldn't hurt. If we can find a way to get like a superstar X Factor corner, that would be amazing. We can find that in the draft, and then we definitely could use another right end. So definitely still some things to be addressed, although we could maybe go for a linebacker and move Will Anderson back to end, which honestly could make a lot of sense. Or Will McDonald, I should say. We could move him back. So maybe that's what we should do. Let's go ahead and plan for that right now. So let's move Dexter Lawrence, or not Dexter Lawrence. I don't know why I keep saying the wrong names, but let's move Will McDonald back down, and then we can have, a linebacker maybe that we can get in the draft, which I feel like we're going to be able to find. So Will McDonald, and we'll have Dexter Lawrence down here, and then we'll have a linebacker to look for. So linebackers is what we need. Zach Pickens had such a good rookie year, and then another corner would not hurt at all. And then a tight end would be like the only thing in the offense. But other than that, I'm fine with Brevin Jordan. He had a good year last year. So I mainly want to focus on the defensive side of the ball, and I'm hoping A.J. Dillon's going to change some of that offensive woes that we've had. So we get number 2 and number 3 in this draft. So it looks like the Browns were really bad. We have round 2, round 3. That is beautiful. Back-to-back 2 and 3 in this draft. I mean, we could find a way to maybe trade down, or we could draft 2 generational talents here, which is going to be amazing. So I have no idea who I'm going to take, but who are even top 5 in this draft? I'm not even sure. Chicago Bears are on the clock. We have Caleb Williams on the board, which I could draft a quarterback low-key, but I don't know. We got a right tackle, we got a wide receiver, we got Donovan Jackson. I low-key want the best corner available in this draft. Like, that's one thing I for sure want. And, of course, I want the linebacker as well. I guess I could take, like, Dallas Turner and hope to maybe move him to linebacker, and then he's fine there. I don't know. We'll see. So, I might be on the clock. Yeah, Caleb Williams goes. So, I don't even have to worry about, drafting Caleb Williams. Although, if he was there, I would really have to think about it. But Davis Mills is playing well. So, I think I am going to take Dallas Turner here and hope that I can change him to linebacker and have him opposite of Will Anderson, and that's just going to work out the way we want it to. So that was going to be my first pick. Dallas Turner, welcome to the Texans. Hopefully he will be able to get after the quarterback with Will Anderson. And then my other pick here, like I said, I really would like corner very badly here, but we do have a defensive tackle. We have a left tackle. We don't need D tackle that bad. Like I said, Zach Pickens was really damn good, but we need a middle linebacker as well. So it's just we got David Blinkley on the board, so maybe I should reach down the board, or sure, maybe I should try to trade down. I think that's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to trade down maybe a little bit. So let's see if I could trade down to like pick number 11 in this draft or something like that. So we got to keep in mind this is a 2024 draft. So I'm not trying to trade out of this draft, just trade down a little bit. So the Jets are offering me a round 1 and round 2 in this draft. I think that's perfect for what I need here, round 13. Then we get a round 2 and a round 3 next year. So that's really good. So we can move down to 13 and hope our middle linebacker is still available. But I'm going to move down to 10. I'm going to move down to 10 with the Jets, and I'm going to take that middle linebacker once we're there. So we make a trade, and I think I made the trade. It's saying I'm still on the clock. I don't know. Did Madden break? Hopefully. Okay, so it is. Okay, here we go. So here I am. So round 1, pick 10. I did not mean to click adjust lineup. We're going to draft our middle linebacker we're kind of looking at, because we definitely need another middle linebacker with Patrick Queen, and I should be, golden. And then hopefully in round 2, we can get a corner. So hopefully that middle linebacker is still here. He is. So David Blinkley out of Tennessee is who I'm going to be taking here to add to our middle linebacker core. Continue to build up these linebackers. So David Blinkley, welcome. Brinkley, I should say. I don't know why I say Blinkley. Welcome to the team, David Brinkley. So I'm happy with that pick as well. And then round 2, pick 2. Like I said, I want the best corner available if possible. And we get another second round pick on top of that. So corners. We have good corners. We also have tight end. I wouldn't mind a tight end. So maybe we could take a look at tight end. Seeing no good corners. So if we take a look at Evan Pettis out of Penn State, Penn State does produce a lot of talent. Give me Evan Pettis here as another weapon for Davis Mills. He's only normal dev, but I don't think that was the wrong pick. So I'm taking corner 100% here at round 2, pick number 10. So let's go ahead and take a corner here, and let's see what's available. So cornerback, what do we got? Corners that are available. You have Kenny Phillips. You have Joe McIntosh. We have Steven Person, which actually, the last time I took Steven Person, he ended up being Superstar X Factor, I believe, if not mistaken. I don't know if that was luck or not, but I'm going to take my chances here again, and I'm going to grab him. I mean, if we can find a way to get him Superstar X Factor again the way he was, I'm happy with that. We may have reached for that pick, but that's okay. So my last selection here in round 3 to add talent to this team. What do we have available to us? We have a running back. We have a wide receiver. We have another linebacker, which I wouldn't mind another, some more linebacker depth. So Brendan Hoover out of Louisville, welcome to the team, and that'll be my last selection. The lineup going into this season looks something like this. Is Davis Mills, A.J. Dillon, Damian Pierce. You got Kayshawn, Jermaine Burton, and then John Mechie still in the slot. Jalen Duncan, Kenyon Green, Eric McCoy, Torrance Tunsil, and then Evan Pettis ended up being a 75 overall, so that's another weapon for Davis Mills. And on the defense side of the ball, we got Turner, Queen, Brinkley, Will Anderson, Jalen Petrie, Derek Stingley, Person, Pickens, Lawrence, Zach Pickens, Will McDonald, Greedy Williams, CJ Gardner-Johnson. So overall, that's looking pretty damn good to me. They want slot wide receiver Jermaine Burton. I'm going to throw that to Mechie. And then that is going to be our lineup going into the season. So obviously, we've won 3-4 games. Hopefully, looking to change that this season. This is going to be a different narrative. Davis Mills is going to finally lead us to where we want to be. And we're going to be a playoff team this year. Probably not, but, a man can dream. But hopefully, we take a huge step and win like 8 games or something like that. That would be absolutely amazing. So once again, we only won 4 games, and things are just not looking to be where I want them to be just yet. So 4-13 again on the season. We're going to have a high draft again. That's awesome. But, man, I'm looking to take that next step to winning like 8 games or something like that. Rare achievement unlocked. Change of scenery. Relocated team. Huh? The Texans get relocated or something? What's going on? I don't know what that means. I don't know how the hell I relocated a roster, but sure. I guess the Texans are no longer in Houston. I don't know what's going on. Not sure why I unlocked that achievement, but whatever. So let's go take a look at the stats and see where we went wrong. I don't know what's going on. Do we need a different quarterback? Offense was 31st in the NFL. Davis Mills maybe fell off a little bit. I don't know. I mean, the offense has just not been good. I'm assuming the running back position might just need like a really elite running back there. Defense wasn't good either. 24-9. And Davis Mills still solid, but for some reason the simulation is not on Davis Mills' side. Jermaine Burton, Mechie, Kayshawn all had really good years. Evan Pettis as a rookie, decent year. Defensively, sacks-wise, we had 6 from Dexter Lawrence, 6 from Pickens, 5.5, and then 5, and then 2.5 from Will McDonald. Interceptions, 6 from Derek Stingley, which actually that's really nice to have. Patrick Queen, and then Grady Williams with 2. So Stingley had a really good rookie year. But we're ranked terribly on both sides of the ball, man. We need to find a way to get the ship turning. So if that means I have to go sign a quarterback in free agency, Texas is a state that a lot of people like. I don't know. We might be able to convince someone to come here. So as far as negotiation stage is concerned, who are all free agents we have to worry about? We got Davis Mills. And at this point, he has no interest in even signing with us. So you know what? If that's how you feel, bye-bye, I guess. I'm going to go for a different quarterback then, whether that's through the draft or free agency. We're letting Davis Mills go, and we're going a different direction. So opening up to free agency, we have PS2 sitting here, and honestly, I kind of want to go for him. Our cornerback depth is actually really good. Greedy Williams ended up getting superstar development. That rookie we took has superstar X Factor, but if I can get PS2 to add to this cornerback room, I'm going to do that. That's going to probably help out a little bit on the defense as well, being ranked so low. So PS2 would be amazing to have. As far as quarterback, because that's the other thing we need, whoever joins this team at quarterback is going to get a very, very, very good plethora of weapons to throw to. And I'm looking at 2 options here. We have Trevor Lawrence, we have Trey Lance. So either way, I think we would be fine. Obviously, I want the guy who has superstar development. So give me Trevor Lawrence, who is in free agency. Don't know why the Jaguars would not re-sign him. I mean, obviously the question, the jury may still be out on Trevor Lawrence depending on who you ask. But since he's sitting here in free agency, I would be reluctant to not go for him. So that is what we're going to do. I'm also going to up my offer on PS2. Because like I said, I want the best things money can buy right now. And if I can get Surtain and, okay, so the Jaguars all honed in on trying to get PS2. That's fine. I'll take your quarterback. That's fine with me. If you want to focus on Patrick Surtain, I'll take your QB. And I'll be happy with that. I didn't need Patrick Surtain that bad. It would have been really nice to have him, but I didn't need him that bad. We have a cornerback like Carlton Davis or Greg Newsome, and give me Greg Newsome, who's 25-year-old, fits the timeline of the roster, and he's going to be another good corner to add to this roster. So Greg Newsome, I'll even go very player-friendly on him and try to get him as much money as he wants to be our new corner. That's just going to add even more to the roster, and I think there's going to be my 2 additions, man. So Greg Newsome and Trevor Lawrence are my brand new additions to the roster, and I think I'm cool with that, man. I'm really excited about what we've built here in Houston. We have a new quarterback, so it's no longer going to be Davis Mills. Instead, it is going to be the Trevor Lawrence show. So Trevor Lawrence with these wide receivers that we have, a new tight end, the offensive line is good. The running back could be better, don't get me wrong, but defensively, look at all the star developments we have. We got Dallas Turner turning up, Brinkley's turned up, Dexter Lawrence, great Greedy Williams, and then Person superstar X Factor. So this is a pretty good defense, pretty good offense. I think we definitely should start to take a stride next year. I don't know if Davis Mills was holding us back. I don't want to blame it all on him, but hopefully this next season, things are about to turn around for us. So at the end of the season, things did in fact turn around. We went 10-7 and got the Texans back in the playoffs, which is finally where we wanted to be. Offensively, we're 16th at the NFL, so finally a pretty good offense, or middle of the pack, I guess you should say, and not last in the league. And defensive side of the ball was 6th in the NFL. We've invested a lot on the defense, and it's starting to pay off a little bit. So Trevor Lawrence, 38 and 17 rushing wise. AJ Dillon 8 touchdowns. Pierce had 500 yards as well and 9 touchdowns. So we had a split running back duo. Receiving wise, Deontay Hardy had some yards, but Kayshawn, Jermaine Burton, Evan Pettis. So it looks like John Mechie was the guy that was on the outside looking in, which I feel bad about. Defensively, sacks wise, we had 12 from Zach Pickens, 10 from Will Anderson, 5.5 from Alani Burst, which I don't even know where he came from. But shout out to Alani Burst. He's a rookie as well, added to the team. And the interceptions, we had 3 from CJ Gardner-Johnson, 2 from Christian Harris, 2 from Stingley, and 1 from Patrick Queen. So we've made the playoffs. Now it is time to advance and go to the Super Bowl if possible. Now, it's our first year in the postseason, so I don't really expect that to happen, but you never really know. We'll see. Career against Joe Burrow. Trevor Lawrence versus Joe Burrow, just like old times. I'm expecting my defense to be able to get some stops here, and then we, capitalize on turnovers, and we can go up big. We did not do it there. We're down 7-0 to start this off. We do tie it up, so that's good. But there you go ahead and get another touchdown. I'm going to need Trevor Lawrence to come out here and score as well, and he does get a field goal. We can take the lead here, and we do just that. Defense get a stop. Nope, field goal. And then it's a tie ball game now. Okay, we get a nice field position here. We do nothing with it, though. Field goal for them, and we can take the lead 24-20. Defense get the stop, and they do, and somehow we hang on 24-20. The defense got them done for, I think they stopped them on a 4th down, so that was big. That's why we invested so much on our defense. So we beat the Bengals in round 1, and now we're headed to round 2, which is amazing. And now we get to play another tough quarterback, Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills. We're headed to actually, I think this is in Houston. We're home. What am I talking about? We're home, so this is a good one. We're going to need to take care of home field here in Houston. Can we come out here and do that? Defense gets a stop, and we're going to go up 7-0. Josh Allen and the Bills are a obviously tough outing here, so hopefully we can find a way to dig deep and move on to the AFC Championship. And we're down 14-7. We do get, can we go down? Come on, man. Trevor Lawrence needs to go score here. He's not doing it. It's 3rd quarter. Okay, if we get another stop here. Okay, Trevor Lawrence is not scoring. We've had plenty of times to score. And honestly, I'm looking to just win this one here, man. So I want to come out here and do it for Trevor Lawrence. I have Kayshawn in press coverage here. So I think I'm going to give him a chance. He's one-on-one. I'm going to give him an opportunity. And he's going to come down with it. Let's go, baby. Just like that. I don't even know what corner that was on. Only 185 passing yards for Trevor Lawrence in this game. But that was a huge play to start off this drive. They were playing man coverage. So I had to throw it down to Kayshawn. And he comes down with it. He's got a spec catch. So definitely was going to have to throw it up to him. Nice blocks, honestly. It didn't look like it was going anywhere. 10 rush for 37. We've done nothing in this game, man. Our offense has not been good going. Obviously, we only have 1 touchdown for a reason. It looks like it's just a bunch of 3 and outs. It doesn't look like we've turned over the ball much, at least not interception-wise. We do score here and are finally going to tie this ball game. It took a while there, but AJ Dillon gets into the end zone. Defense gets another stop. You know what? It's good field position. I thought I gave Trevor Lawrence some momentum, but that is not the case. Wait, are we on their side of the field again? No, it's not. Never mind. Okay. Honestly, I almost want to do the same thing. Kayshawn's got spec catch. If they're going to go one-on-one, depending on what the safety does, I'm going to give Kayshawn... Yeah, he's there again. That is there again. This man, Kayshawn, is a cheat code. Unfortunately, I get the ankle tackle, but we are in field goal range already, and we are down with 2 minutes left in the game. So, or it's a tie game, I should say, but we're already in field goal range. Now, I will say, I don't like the icing part, so we'll see. But all you had to do... Trevor Lawrence, just throw it to Kayshawn, man. The man is balling. Okay, let's use all... If Buffalo wants to use all their timeouts, that's fine. I'm going to get a 1st down, and then I'm going to head to the AFC Championship. So, as long as A.J. Dillon doesn't fumble here, we should be good. Hopefully, he does not. So, Quadzilla, don't need you to fumble. Just hang on to the football and just keep running. So, we should get a 1st down here as well soon. Soon enough. You know, nice yardage there. 3rd and 4. I'm going to run it again. Even if I have to kick a field goal... I'm going to trust my defense, and I might even come out here and play some defense because I don't do it too often. So let's go halfback stretch. Let's make sure we don't go out of bounds here. Actually, we don't probably even need... Well, yeah, I'll stick with it. Even if I have to cut it inside, I will. And that is going no... I said AJ Dillon, do not fumble, and he fumbles. Okay. We'll kick our field goal, and we play defense. That's what I'm going to do. Defense has been spectacular in this game, so I'm just going to kick my field goal with Henry McCarron. And then we should be able to just simply play defense and just stop them. And that's going to be the hope. So, although I will say all they have to do is get in field goal range. And then obviously it's a ball game. But you know what? I'm going to trust my defense. And I'm actually going to come out here and play some defense. Wait, did I miss that? What? I missed a field goal? Wow. I did not even know I missed that. I just... Okay. What? That's what I get for not signing a kicker, huh? Okay. 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 You know what? You want to keep throwing Kayshawn one-on-one? I got to make sure I don't get a safety here, though. If I get a safety, that is not going to be ideal. But he is one-on-one again, man. And it's just too easy. It's too easy out here. We have we have 2 timeouts. Give me all the room I need. I obviously can't trust my kicker. They want to continue to play man coverage. I'm okay with that. I'll go back to literally the same play. It worked out last time. I'm going to imagine this time they're going to allow it. They're probably going to blitz me this time as well. Looks like they're bringing the heat. But I'm still going to give him a chance. I get the ball off. That's all that matters. And he's going to come down with it. He's going to get... Dude, he's a cheat code. He's a damn cheat code. Let's go. That's going to be the ball game. Kayshawn, you are a stud. Moving on to the AFC Championship. I can't believe my kicker missed that field goal, by the way. And now we've made it all the way to the AFC Championship to play our division rival, Tennessee Titans, who still have Derrick Henry. They still have Ryan Tannehill. All we need to do is shut down the run game. Our defense has been spectacular, and we can do just that. I'm assuming they have wide receivers now, but in real life, I would say the formula for beating the Titans is probably just stop Derrick Henry as much as you can. Because right now, you know, after trading A.J. Brown, the Titans just don't have much. But right now, we're down. Okay, we score quickly. All right, we can score again and make this a ball game. There we go, 17-21. I thought that was game, man. We were down 3-21, but we've made this a ball game now, and we take the lead. Let's go. They take it right back, though, and now they are up 7 with 3 minutes left. But honestly, man, I'm looking to come out here and make sure we don't go down 2 possessions again, because we were able to come back once, but I don't know if we'll be able to do it again. So you guys already know what I'm looking at. I mean, the man is just a stud. I'm going to give him a chance, and he is wide open. Wow, that was a 50-50 play. That was a 50-50 play. I should have aggressive catched it, but I didn't. What a play by the safety. Defense is going to get my stop, though. They don't. Damn. Okay. I'm not too mad about it. I'm not too mad about it. I would have thrown that again. He was there. It just, I should have aggressive caught it, but I didn't. That was my bad. But honestly, he might be there again. I'm going to give him actually, that's 50-50. He almost comes down within double coverage. I should probably just stop spamming, throwing him the ball. I should probably try to spread it out a little bit. So, although we have Jermaine Burton, so Jermaine Burton can maybe do the same thing. The safety may not go over this time. He didn't. And Jermaine Burton is wide open. So, I mean, my wide receivers, man, the wide receivers we drafted are just studs, bro. That's all there is to it. So, we're going to get the first down. Jermaine Burton shrugs off the corner, and we can just keep looking to go to them each and every time. It looks like that is what is going to work for us. So, I don't know what... Are they double covering Jermaine Burton over here? I don't know what this coverage is right now, but it looks very weird. I should have Evan Pettis over... No, I don't. No, I don't. I thought he would be able to beat his man, but that is not the case. Okay, halfback angle here. I'm going to be looking for Pettis, look for Kayshawn, and I also like Dameon Pierce, obviously, on this route as well. Let's see which one we like. I think I'm going to have A, but I can't get it off. I can't get it off. 3rd and 10. I mean, as long as you kick a field goal, it's a 1-possession game, but obviously, I don't really want to have to do that. I'd prefer to just, you know, go ahead and make this a 3-point game right now. And I should, if I get it off. Evan Pettis drops it. Of course he does. Of course he does. So I got to kick it, which is really annoying, but it is what it is. So do I even trust my kicker to make this? I don't know. I guess I have to, right? So 100 power, and hopefully he makes it this time. If he doesn't, then that's just... Okay, we kick the field goal, we make it. But we got to trust the defense, get the stop. And it's a 7-point ball game. So... Unfortunately, Evan Pettis did not catch that. Can my defense get the stop? They do not. So, again, we are, you know, playing from behind. So, we're just digging deep, man. That's all there is to it. And they have all momentum, too, man. That's so annoying. I can't even audible right now. That's so annoying. But I do have Kayshawn here. So, I'm just going to continue to go to him right at the end of the 3rd quarter. And we're just going to continue, man. I might have to, you know, defense is going to have to get a stop. But I trust in myself to find a way to score here no matter what. So, post cross. And we're going to look for Hardy and then Jermaine Burton. Might even look, you know, all over the top as well, depending on what the safeties do. But I should have Jermaine Burton here. And although I got hit, I did get it off, so that's good. And now we can kind of look into... I want to be able to throw... Yeah, I want to be able to throw him on a go route. And the safety is not there, and I get hit, man. I should have backed up a little bit. That's my fault. This AFC Championship right now is brutal. We're playing from behind... I don't want to lose to the Titans, man. I don't. I can't even audible still. That's so annoying. Okay. As long as I don't get sacked, I have Burton. Let's just get the first down. Jermaine Burton, first down and more. Sucks I can't audible. I got 400 yards in this game, but also we obviously have 2 interceptions. Very costly interceptions, I will say. I'm going to give X a chance here, and thankfully that somehow worked out. It was underthrown, and the computer came right back to me. That's amazing. Okay. I should have B. That's going to be a touchdown if Jermaine Burton can get in. Very, very close to 1. We're on the 1-yard line. Let's just halfback misdirection, and let's just get in the end zone. Nice blocks, and A.J. Dillon shreds off tackle. Let's go. We're in. Okay. Defense, I need you. I need you, defense. Get the stop. They do. Let's go. 34-31. Momentum is changed a little bit, so we can come out here and audible now, which is amazing. And we got good field position on top of that. So, beautiful. Exactly what we needed to come out here to. And we got Kayshawn again. He is just an absolute monster. Let's go tie this ball game, man. We are going to be able to go to him each and every time. I believe in that. So, he is going to be there again, man. He just shrugs off the man each and every time. I'm pretty sure that's just an ability he has, which that ability is so OP. I'm not going to lie to you. But, all right, I'm going to look for David Pierce now. He should be a touchdown. Let's go. And we tie the ball game just like that. And now my defense needs to get a stop again. And they allow field. No. Okay, minute 17 left. I trusted myself to come out here and get something going, right? I mean, we've just been unstoppable on offense. As long as I don't get unlucky tip drill interception, I should be fine. I'm going to give Kayshawn a chance. And that time he couldn't really go up for it. But he was one-on-one. And I'm going to continue to do that because him one-on-one is been working. So Jermaine Burton on the out route if I need it. So I'll look for that as well. He should be there. And that's just going to be very... I think I accidentally lob past that. That was a total accident. But we are going to come out here and get a first down because we need it right now. Really sucks my defense going to get the stop. I'm going to look for Jermaine Burton. Deontay Hardy as well. Let's see. Can I get... Yep, there's a first down. First down. Nice blocking as well. Evan Pettis. Oh, my goodness. Evan Pettis out here just balling. We only have one timeout, so it would have been really nice if I got out of bounds there, but that's okay. We're going to go whip. They're going linebacker blitz. Honestly, Dameon Pierce might get open here. Dameon Pierce is open, but this is going to be double coverage. I might be in trouble here. If that was Kayshawn, I would have felt a little bit better about that, but it wasn't. So we need a touchdown, and we saved our timeout, which is good. I got to look for Kayshawn here, I imagine, at this point in the game. They are going to go to double coverage. Actually, it's single coverage still. Give him a chance, and it's just too easy, man. It's too easy. He is a cheat code, bro. All right, we have 48 seconds left. We're at the 41-yard line, and we have a chance. We have a chance at this. There's no way we don't. Sluggo scene was working like crazy earlier. As long as I get max protection here, I'm just going to go, and you guys already know what I'm doing here. As long as I got blocking, I should... Okay, that's going to be... Wait. No, timeout. How on earth did I get that timeout? I don't know how I got that timeout, but I did. And I should be able to kick a field goal now. Although my kicker is poverty. I'm at the 29-yard line. They're going to ice me, and I don't know if I'll make it. I don't know if they don't ice me, I might be able to make it. They don't ice me. Okay. Wow. The fact that I got that timeout off is literally so amazing. We're headed to the Super Bowl. Oh my goodness. That was a crazy game. All right. We get the Carolina Panthers to end off the video. That looks like Tom Brady in the Panthers uniform. So that's kind of interesting. I think he's literally like 44 years old at this point. So I really trust in my offense and my defense to come out here and get the Super Bowl W for us. It's 10-7. We need to come out here in, okay, 10-10. 17-10 lead, please. That'd be amazing. There we go. We get a stop. Well, we hold them to the field goal, I should say. All right, 24-13 would look amazing. Unfortunately, we do not get it, and we still have the lead. There we go. 24-13. Get a nice stop here. Let's go take another lead here. Interception by Greedy Williams, and that should be all she wrote. We're going to be Super Bowl champions with the Houston Texans. Thank you guys for watching. What a way to end the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Trevor Lawrence, thank you for coming to the Houston Texans. Davis Mills, I wanted to work it out with you, but you didn't want to resign. So thank you guys for watching. This is Crushables saying peace. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you click here to watch another video that I know you'll love.